it's time for me to introduce our first speaker. I'm so excited, man. This woman is the bomb.com. Her name is Miss Porscha Anderson. She is a distinguished entrepreneur. She is the CEO of Porscha Anderson, LLC, a leading coaching and consulting firm. She's renowned for aiding entrepreneurs and organizations in growth and development. Her expertise spans business and curriculum development, which is important. We want to make sure that we get trained and we have people teaching us the right things to be trained on. She does leadership training, strategic planning. She offers workshops. She is an award-winning business strategist and a global speaker. Ms. Porscha's collaborations with notable Midwest organizations have propelled hundreds of startups to success. And that went on to cement her impact in business development. Man, I'm honored to have Ms. Porscha join us today. So you guys sit back and get ready. Ms. Porscha, what's up, lady?
Yes. Oh my goodness, Veta. I cannot tell you how excited I am to be here. Thank you first and foremost, you and Jeffery Consultants, for creating this amazing platforms for our entrepreneurs. Guess what? I am celebrating 18 years of entrepreneurship this year. Give it up for that.
You go,
That's
girl.
right. Exactly.
That's not an easy thing. So my hat goes off to you. So there are people out here who will be encouraged just by hearing that.
Thank you. No, I'm excited. And so thank you just for sharing your platform with me and allowing me the opportunity to really dive in with our entrepreneurs. You said our entrepreneurs were on different levels of their entrepreneurship journey. So I want to talk a little bit about my journey, and then I want to talk about 4 ways, guys, in order for you, no matter where you are in the level of your business, to be able to take action and get to your next level of success. Is that okay?
Girl, you take it. Absolutely.
I love it. Well, again, thank you all so much. Again, my name is Porscha Anderson. Veta told you guys a little bit about what I do. I want to say this. What I'm most excited about in my entrepreneurship journey is being able to sit on platforms like this and be able to share my 18 plus years of knowledge and expertise in the areas of entrepreneurship. I want to say this. Launching success is not easy. Okay. When I first started my journey in entrepreneurship, then I didn't have any direction. I didn't have any guidance. All I know is that I wanted to be my own boss. I wanted to be able to create an impact in this world through fashion, through teaching, through education, through economic development. And my path took so many journeys. And so through that, I've learned a few things that I want to share with you all today, because I don't know about you, but had it not been for my belief, my faith, my strength, my resilience, I don't know where I would be. And sometimes in this journey, there are so many things that come up. Life happens, situations happen. And if you're a full-time entrepreneur like I am, you have then the task of balancing and trying to understand the levels of growth in life, the levels of growth in business. So I want to talk to you guys about, first, what does success mean? What does it mean to you? We hear that word success and we automatically assume that it entails having the big house, the big car, being able to take vacations. But what does success mean for you? A lot of times we get caught up in thinking that our level of success should look like someone else's. And so for me, that is one challenge that I know that entrepreneurs face, is identifying what that level of success looks like for you. For some, it could be making 6 figures in their business. For others, it could just be having time freedom. How many of you all have defined, or at least identified, what success looks like for you? If you have, give me a 1 in the chat. We want to make this as interactive as possible. For me, freedom was always very important. I knew that I did not want to work a 9 to 5. I knew that that wasn't the direction in the path that was designed for me. Did I do that? Sure, absolutely. I did everything that I needed to do in order to make my business dreams a reality. 18 years of full-time entrepreneurship. I had jobs still through that time, but I made a commitment when I did not have to, until I didn't have to work anymore, until I strategically planned out what my next steps were going to be. And so I know that you all are at different levels of your level of what you define success to be, but guess what? We can always go higher. Can we say we can always go higher? We can always do something more, something better in order to get our business off the ground, taking it to the next level. Even when I think about technology, guys, and we have an expert on here who's going to help you talk about how to integrate technology into your business, because that's been a big challenge for a lot of business owners. And that's that one thing that's keeping them from that next level of success. So during this time in this journey that I'm going to take you on over these next 8 minutes, I want you to, again, pull out your notepad, and I want you to think on some things as we talk about. My goal here this morning is to set your mindset off, right? Get you to thinking beyond just being an entrepreneur. Going from a founder to a CEO, there's a process and a journey of doing that. A lot of us have the mindset, and we're still running and operating businesses with a lack and scarcity mindset. I hit my first multiple six figures in 2017. And when I think about what that journey was for me, I didn't have any self-doubt. I didn't have any imposter syndrome. I didn't have anything that I knew would hinder me from knowing exactly what I wanted to do. So my first thing is take inventory, right? We must take inventory of our life and business. Remember, business and life are simultaneous. You can't do life without business and business without life, okay? So I want you to take inventory of where you are right now in these areas of your life: your spiritual life, your health, your family, your personal growth and development, your career and business, your money or finances, and your relationships. Being able to take inventory of your life is super important, because how do you know where you're going and what direction you're going to if you don't know where you've been? If you cannot identify the areas of your strengths and your weaknesses, things that I'm doing well. What am I doing well in my business and in my life? Because they're one and the same. Usually how you show up in life is how you're going to show up in business, okay? And so you have to be intentional and say, hey, I am going to make a committed effort. The fact that you're here on this call today lets me know that you are amongst that 1% who are taking your business seriously, who is here to get the knowledge that they need in order to take their business to the next level. I want you to ask yourself 3 questions in that list that I just gave you of taking inventory all the way around. The first question is, where am I now? I want you to think about your journey and what has led you to where you are right now today. I want you to think about all of the traumas, all of the things that have held you back, all of the things that internally have caused you to not show up in your business how you know you should be showing up in your business. The next part of that is, where do I want to be? Getting clarity and taking action are very necessary steps, but how can you take action when you have lack of vision? The next question under that is, who do I need to become in order to achieve it? If you can 100% say that you are happy with where you are right now in the areas of your life and in your business, if you can 100% say that you are happy with all of those areas of your life, then I'm going to challenge you to rethink that. I'm going to challenge you to go deeper. I'm going to challenge you to identify areas of opportunities where you can grow. Areas of opportunity where you may not be doing those things necessary to reach your level of success. Remember, success is what you define it to be. Okay? So Take an inventory, guys. I need to know, where are you? Where do you want to be? Where are you going? What steps do you need to take? The second action step is getting clarity on your vision. When you are clear on why you are starting that business or why you are operating that business, what you want to achieve, understanding what your purpose is, and setting goals, if you do not have clarity, a lot of people are stuck because they don't have the clarity. They have this great idea. They don't have clarity. They have not thought about the steps that they need to take. Even for my 7-figure earners, I want to talk to you just a little bit, because as a 7-figure earner, you should be at the point where you are clear on where you are properly delegating those tasks that you don't have to do or don't want to do. You're supposed to be the visionary of the business. It's hard to be the visionary and the doer and the social media person and the financial accountant. It's hard being all of those things, but you get to decide how you show up. If you don't have clarity, then you're not going to be able to see clearly. A lot of times we get stuck and we give up and we throw away the business right before success happens. We do it right before success happens because we haven't set a clear goal. Or when we're talking to our clients, we can't close the deal because we can't clearly articulate why we're here to serve them and why we are the best fit for what we know they need. A lot of that hinders you from being able to move forward and take action. When you are clear on who you are serving and why you are serving them, that is really where the magic begins to happen. So I ask you to really take the time, get clear on your why. Your why has to be so strong as an entrepreneur, because things are going to happen. Life is going to happen, and then it's going to cause you to close your business. You're not going to have the sustainability that you need because your why isn't strong enough. For me, my why is my 3 beautiful grandchildren. My goal is to leave a legacy for them, not just a financial legacy, but a legacy of resilience, a legacy of knowing their worth, knowing who they are, knowing the impact that they are here to make in this lifetime, not the next lifetime. I'm clear on that. Freedom is very important to me. Time freedom is very important to me. And so once you have identified those things that are your non-negotiables and you're clear on your vision, we're going to go to the next one, which is being resilient. I have not been in 18 years of entrepreneurship for no reason. I'm telling you, you have to be crazy to be an entrepreneur. You do. You have to be resilient. You have to be able to face challenges in your business. You cannot be afraid of failure. When I made my first 6 figures, I've already had 3 failed businesses before then. I realized that, hey, this is not working for me. I've exhausted my possibilities. Or I realized in those failed businesses that, hey, I didn't have what it took at that time to really be able to carry out and execute the vision. Okay. And so you have to be realistic and honest with yourself. That's why taking inventory is so important. You got to be able to learn from your failures. If you are afraid of failing, you might as well step off the pot. Okay. You might as well go back to work. We need you in the workforce, just so you know. There is a place and space for everyone. If you can't accept positive or negative or feedback of any kind, then this may not be for you. If you're afraid of hearing no's, then this may not be for you. But if it is, it's an exercise. It's a muscle that you have to exercise, guys, but you have to be flexible. You have to be okay with the failures. You have to lean into the failures. The failure is a part of the success. And again, we leave and quit that business right before we reach that level of success, because It could be for a number of reasons, okay? It could be self-doubt. It could be self-sabotaging. It could be that you don't believe internally that you deserve to be here. Imposter syndrome. There are so many things that could stop you, but I'm asking you, what is going to keep you going in those times when you can't go on, when you feel like throwing in the towel, when you feel like giving up? Okay. The last thing is take action, guys. You want to make sure that you are creating a new plan and a new vision for your life and for your business. Action takers are money makers, but you have to be able to have good habits in order to do that. Okay. So be intentional about what you want to see your next 12 months, your next 5 to 10 years look like in your business, and take action on those things that are going to help you to get there. Lastly, I would love to be able to connect with you all. If you all are stuck and need clarity and ready to get to your next level, then please connect with me. You can reach me at www.porscha.co. Please set up a 30-minute clarity call to see if I would be a good fit to work with you. If you need some clarity, getting unstuck, and you need some accountability to help you get to your next level, make sure that you connect with me. Again, thank you so much. I hope that this was helpful for you, and that is my time. I can't hear you, Veta. Is that me?
I was just talking away and hadn't unmuted, but thank you for that. You laid out so many important pieces for us to make sure that we're tracking, making sure that as business owners, we get to a point that we learn to delegate, making sure that we actually get clarity in what we're doing. So we appreciate you bringing all those very important pieces to mind and for sharing. And we know we reminded people, get their pen and their pad because there's more to come. So thank you, Miss Porscha.